position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-timer baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. On target. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the gun, the ground game.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. He's got him still on his feet. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Spins away from the defense.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a third down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. First and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession and force a field goal.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on second down. Immediately fires to the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll run the option. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will go to work for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these...
Oh, he's got some space.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Avery. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pulls it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. He'll set up to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's John. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. It's a draw. Breaks into the open. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Well, Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got it, first down and more. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. Going to take a shot on second and short. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Buckeyes will have it first and 10. They'll go to the ground. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First and goal for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Trying to pound their way in. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Tulane. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick release on the RPO. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The run from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Winston. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
There he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
21, Michigan State, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion, just missed it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got a man in the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Just keep slinging it. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Spartans in the hurry-up.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snares it outside. It's John. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets it out fast. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Avery. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's John. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's John. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown has ensued.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 2 to Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner will be knocked down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Finds a little space. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Pope. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Gain of 21 on the play. 1st and goal, Ohio State.
He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 7.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Michigan State, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short.
2nd down coming up.
Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Brings up 2nd down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the back. fights off a defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Buckeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to bully their way for the first. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
Pulls and fires complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
Complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got it behind the line. It's John. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Give to the running back. There he goes. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Avery. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10 and 1. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Michigan State 3.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about about this offense, man. It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The Spartans will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. The side turn. Sets up. And really sets up this offense nicely. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The short hands, it's John. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Reads it, fires complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Give to the single back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense now working in the red zone. Rides to back and leaves it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Quick strike complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. Kicks it high sky and is just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
Second down coming up.
They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. A sky-high punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.